I mean, it was
happened
the worst.
again. It happened again. She knocked, well, we thought she knocked on our door.
What do you mean you thought she knocked on our door?
We used to be fairly, Ripa said, before Consuelos cut in to finish his wife's sentence. Hot to superstar spouses Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos are seemingly always down for morning TV horniness on live. But behind closed doors, the couple gets down to a lot of unsexy behavior during late-night hours. We get to bed early now, Consuelos said at the top of Wednesday's episode of the beloved talk show. I would say the average time we close our eyes is between 11 and 12. The 52-year-old then recounted his evening routine, which involves curbing his terroristic snoring with the use of nasal magnets and hostage tape, a descriptor that led to Ripa's bewilderment over his mouth. He also balked at the thought of using a CPAP machine over his face, but decided it's not sexy enough to suit him. Yes, because last night was very sexy, Ripa, 53, joked before continuing. We should do a taped piece of us just getting ready for bed. It is, and I don't want to brag, pretty much the least sexy thing I've ever seen. What's weird is, I'm not kidding, I say this, we used to be fairly, she said, before Consuelos cut in to finish her sentence. Hot? We were hot for each other, and things looked hotter. And now I'm like, what? Ripa finished. You know when you look at your parents and you're like, I can't believe they had kids. Now I'm like, oh my gosh, now I understand why our kids are like, I can't believe they had kids. Ripa and Consuelos might love joking about their bedtime antics, but their love is real. In February, the couple returned to the Las Vegas chapel where they first married in 1996, after initially meeting on the set of the soap opera All My Children, and passed on their passion when they officiated the wedding of another couple in the city. Live with Kelly and Mark airs weekdays in syndication. Check your local listings for showtimes in your area. Actress Kelly Ripa expresses concern for pet dog Chewy. Living with a senior dog comes with its fair share of worries, as actress Kelly Ripa can attest. In a recent episode of Live with Kelly and Mark, the talk show host opened up about how worried she is after watching her senior pup, Chewy, have a bad day due to age-related challenges. Ripa and her co-host/husband, Mark Consuelos, are deeply fond of Chewy, their 17-year-old Shih Tzu. Kelly Ripa worried about senior pet dog after she had a bad day. On Tuesday, March 26, Ripa sparked a conversation about Chewy, first asking Consuelos whether he also noticed how off the senior dog seemed the previous day. You know, I don't know if you noticed yesterday, Ripa said during the live show, as reported by PEPL. Our dog Chewy, who is very, very old now, was really disoriented. Ripa went on to add that she was worried about Chewy, revealing she wished she was at home by her pup's side. Like, I'm concerned, Ripa stated. Like, I don't want to be here. I feel like I need to go home. Ripa explained to Consuelos and the audience that Chewy walked into a wall yesterday and fell over. Seeing her senior pet struggle to that extent, she said, has taken an emotional toll on her. It's just one of those things, you know, when your dog starts to get old. It's torture. It's really torture. Because she can't tell you, Ripa narrated. Consuelos acknowledged his wife's sentiments and took a moment to assure her of Chewy's well-being. But she's 17 years old, so she was just having a day, Consuelos responded, choosing to remain on the brighter side. Consuelos reminded Ripa that Chewy still appears cheerful despite everything. Moreover, an optimistic Consuelos pointed out that Chewy jumped up on the bed last night and was sleeping between us, suggesting that their cherished dog still has her happy moments.
Of these dogs, it's at altitude. It's like 10,000 feet. They can't breathe, those little noses.
You used to march our kids up to 13,000 feet. They were 6, 7, 8 years old, and they'd complain, and you'd say, quit whining.
It's no secret that Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos have a lot of love for their two dogs. On this morning's episode of Live with Kelly and Mark, viewers were given an update on their eldest pup, Chewy. After welcoming the studio audience to the show, Ripa revealed that Chewy had been struggling the day before. "You know, I don't know if you noticed yesterday," she told Consuelos. "Our dog Chewy, who is very, very old now, was really disoriented." After Consuelos said he noticed this as well, Ripa asked if he was concerned. While he said he was, he added, "She's 17 years old, so she was just having a day." Ripa reiterated that Chewy had a really bad day yesterday, admitting, "I'm concerned. Like, I don't want to be here. Like, I feel like I need to get home." She added, "She walked into a wall yesterday. She fell over. It's just like one of things when your dogs start to get old. It's torture." After repeating, "It's really torture," she began to say that dogs can't communicate to their owners what's wrong, but stopped herself and claimed that Chewy does tell her a lot with her eyes. Feigning an eye roll and letting out a sigh, Ripa continued, "She's just like, 'Can you believe this?' I'm like, 'I can't.'" In an effort to assure his wife and co-host that everything was all right, Consuelos remained on the bright side, highlighting that Chewy still jumped up on the bed last night and slept between him and Ripa. "She's good," he added. Ripa responded, "Yeah, I'm just I'm a little bit distracted this morning because my brain is," as Consuelos chimed in, "is with Chewy." Ripa added, "Is back home. You know what I mean?" Consuelos noted, "Well, we're here now," which Ripa echoed as they proceeded with their daily host chat. Carol Burnett wants to do one thing before her 91st birthday. Bradley Cooper. Carol Burnett doesn't want a birthday cake or presents when she turns 91 on April 26. All the Emmy-winning writer, 90, desires is time with Bradley Cooper. Burnett made the joke about the Oscar nominee, 49, during an appearance on Live with Kelly and Mark on Monday. The Hope and Faith star, 53, previously spoke with Burnett about what she wanted to do on her 90th birthday on her podcast, Let's Talk Off Camera with Kelly Ripa. "You know, I listened to the podcast. I loved hearing your stories," co-host Mark Consuelos, 52, said on Monday. "And you said something very funny, that, is there something you wanted to do that you haven't done yet before you turn 90? And you said, George Clooney." When asked if Clooney, 62, contacted her after, Burnett joked, "No, but now I'm thinking about Bradley Cooper." "Everyone knows that this is the official morning show of Bradley Cooper," Ripa said. "He loves this show. Brad, give Carol a call. And you know which phone to use." A relationship with the A Star is Born filmmaker, however, may be out of the question. "I don't think it'll work with my husband," the Palm Royale star quipped. Burnett has been married to her husband, Hollywood Bowl Orchestra drummer Brian Miller, since 2001. Clooney, meanwhile, has been married to wife Amal Clooney since 2014 and are parents of 6-year-old twins Ella and Alexander. Cooper, for his part, is dating model Gigi Hadid and shares daughter Lee, 6, with ex-Irina Shayk. In April 2023, Burnett opened up about turning the big 9 to 0. She told Page 6 at the time, "I feel like I'm 11. She also spoke about the NBC TV special Carol Burnett, 90 Years of Laughter plus Love, which aired on her birthday last year. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel Jaxcey N24. Thank you for watching.
I was really surprised about it.
You were surprised?
Yeah, because you slipped the tongue, and I was
That
like,
is
that's so
not
weird.
true. That is
so
a lie.
Weird.
I never French on set. That's my own personal rule. No Frenching on set.
Ripa and Consuelos eloped in Las Vegas on May 1, 1996. Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos have been married for nearly 3 decades, and the latter is sharing why their romance works. Consuelos, 52, and Ripa, 53, eloped at Las Vegas, the Chapel of the Bells on May 1, 1996. The couple, who share sons Michael, 26, Jaxcey, 21, and daughter Lola, 22, will celebrate their 28th wedding anniversary this year. Asked specifically to share advice for finding long-term love, Consuelos told PEPL at the NYC premiere for Max's The Girls on the Bus, "Find someone you can dream with." Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos' relationship timeline. Consuelos teased that he's got a couple years before he has to plan for their big 30th anniversary. "I have to come up with something big, but this year, they'll just relax." First up, though, will be Consuelos' 54th birthday on March 30. That too, he said, will be characterized by relaxation. "I am doing a quiet nothing," the actor told PEPL. "We've been on a run for the past 6 or 7 weeks," he said. "I can't wait to just relax, sleep in my own bed for a while and enjoy that." Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos recreate sweet throwback wedding photo. Viva Las Vegas. Ripa and Consuelos already marked their upcoming relationship milestone with a trip back to their wedding venue. The pair recreated their wedding photos in February, with Ripa later telling PEPL, "It was really romantic though. It was very sweet. We cherish those memories, still to this day. It's been 28 years, and we still can remember every minute of that wedding." Girls on the Bus is a political series chronicling female journalists on the road to cover candidates in a presidential election. Consuelos' character is an actor-turned-politician. "When I was first pitched the role, I was told that he's an action star who takes a Twitter poll with his fans to see if he has a chance to do a good," explained Consuelos of his arc, "and it came back overwhelmingly positive. So he said, 'Why not do it? I can do this. I do everything else.' And it's quite remarkable that he actually thinks he has the chops to do it. But I think anything's possible in this world." Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel Jaxcey N24. Thank you for watching.
Yes, Kelly Ripa's workouts with 22-year-old daughter Lola Consuelos are every bit as hilarious as you might imagine. Ripa's longtime trainer Anna Kaiser shared her favorite parts with E! News. When it comes to her love of fitness, Lola Consuelos gets it from her mama, Kelly Ripa, with a healthy assist from the morning show host's longtime trainer Anna Kaiser. "I've known Lola since she was 7, Anna told E! News of the 22-year-old in an exclusive interview, and it's been fun to see her journey with fitness. A decade and a half into her mom's fitness journey with the founder of Anna Kaiser Studios, Consuelos has also made Anna's unique brand of high-intensity dance interval training a 6-day-a-week practice. Now she really loves it and understands how different she feels after she has a good workout," explained Anna, "and how it's so integral to her life. Because much like her devoted mom, who never uses a packed schedule of LIV with Kelly and Mark tapings, podcasting, and other work commitments as a reason to skip a session, the divine timing singer understands the value of staying ready so you never have to get ready. When you are as busy as many of the women that I work with, if you stay consistent in your workout, you never feel like you have to double down or you have to diet before an event or experience extreme fitness or dieting, because it's a part of your life." Anna noted of their sessions, which has them working up an intense sweat as they shift from strength training to dance choreography. Think high-intensity interval training, but swap the dreaded burpees and mountain climbers for dance moves. And you're always ready for whatever comes your way. Not to mention that Anna's sessions with the mother-daughter duo sound every bit as entertaining as Kelly's morning show. They'll pick on each other and joke around and laugh. Anna described, "It's really fun, with just a dash of playful ribbing. Sometimes Lola will go, 'Mom, really?' added Anna. And Kelly's like, 'Come on, let's go a little harder.' And you know, Lola's just starting out in her fitness journey. So the dynamic between the two of them is very cute, and possibly just a wee bit competitive. They have very different tastes in music and different dance styles," noted Anna. "So we have a minute for each of them to shine, and the other one will jump in with whatever style that person's focused on. Even when it's just Kelly grooving in her New York City studio, Anna said their time together is more enjoyable than the average workout. Because we've known each other for so long, We can really be ourselves together, explained Anna. I think that's rare for many women, to be in a space where you feel comfortable enough with someone to get angry, to get excited, to scream, to cry, to sing. Mark Consuelos suffers on-set injury during live filming. The mishap occurred during a cooking segment on Live with Kelly and Mark. Mark Consuelos gave fans a scare this week after he accidentally injured himself while he and wife Kelly Ripa were learning some new cooking recipes on their daytime talk show. Consuelos, 52, nicked himself with a knife while he was chopping up vegetables during the latest episode of Live with Kelly and Mark, despite being fair warned about the danger of the sharp blade. The live co-hosts and spouses were learning how to make sauces from Top Chef personality Eric Ripert when Ripa, 53, was very carefully slicing shallots, admitting that she has terrible knife skills. Expressing her fear of cutting off her fingers, Ripert stepped in to show her how easy cutting veggies actually can be, prompting Consuelos to want in on the action. "Let me try, chef," he chimed in before getting to work on the shallots. "Don't cut yourself, please," Ripert implored the Riverdale alum, noting that the man, presumably live producer Michael Gilman, was eyeing him. And it didn't take long for Consuelos' hand to recoil, while Ripa outed him as saying, "He just cut himself." While Consuelos examined his hand, Ripa gave him a towel to cover the cut, but it seemed to be a superficial injury as he was quickly able to recover and get back to the lesson, without partaking in any more veggie chopping. "I think I got a piece of nail in there," Consuelos joked, prompting the audience to laugh while his wife of 28 years smiled and rolled her eyes over her hubby's mishap. Luckily, the show was able to continue without a hitch, and Consuelos ended the segment with all 10 fingers intact.
99.9% people have not subscribed to my YouTube channel yet. Please help me all by subscribing Jaxcey N24 channel. Dear viewers watching the full video and give your valuable comments. Thank you.
Consuelos asked Top Chef personality Eric Ripert if he could cut shallots for their dish, and Ripert warned him about the blade's sharpness. Note to celebrity chefs: maybe don't let Mark Consuelos handle sharp objects on live television. The actor and talk show co-host accidentally cut himself during a cooking segment Friday morning on Live with Kelly and Mark, as he and his wife, Kelly Ripa, welcomed Top Chef guest judge and Anthony Bourdain, parts unknown personality Eric Ripert, to cook a tasty dish. Ripa began chopping the vegetables with gingerly grace after admitting that she had both terrible knife skills and a deep fear that she'd cut her fingers off in the process. But Ripert assured the couple that it's actually easy to slice things up, which prompted Consuelos to step in and assert, "Let me try, chef." Ripert cautioned Consuelos as he picked up the blade. "Don't cut yourself, please, because the man is looking at me," she said with a laugh, seemingly referencing longtime live producer Michael Delman, who was standing out of frame. Shortly after taking the knife, Consuelos' hand recoiled, and Ripa confirmed that he just cut himself. "I think I got a piece of nail in there," Consuelos joked as Ripa handed him a towel, which he held over his left hand for a few moments before continuing with the segment, which finished without further incident. A representative for Live tells EW that Consuelos is doing well following the accident and that he suffered no serious injury. Live with Kelly and Mark airs weekdays in syndication. Check your local listings for show times in your area. Kelly Ripa feels very lucky to be named a Disney legend, but jokes, "One of these things does not belong." The Live with Kelly and Mark hosts said the honor is so kind and overwhelming. Kelly Ripa is embracing her Disney legend status. The daytime show host, 53, was named a Disney legend for 2024 alongside fellow greats like Angela Bassett, Harrison Ford, Miley Cyrus, James Cameron, John Williams, and Jamie Lee Curtis. Ripa and her husband, Mark Consuelos, 52, reacted to the honor on Wednesday's installment of Live with Kelly and Mark, where Consuelos told his wife of 27 years, "I'm so proud of you. You're going to be a Disney legend. You and Mickey." Ripa joked, "You know what that means? That means you get free entry into Disneyland for the day." Consuelos appeared surprised that free entry into the theme park isn't redeemable for a lifetime. Kelly Ripa and Mark Consuelos are returning to the Vegas chapel where they eloped 28 years later, exclusive. No, said Ripa, adding, but it's so kind and overwhelming. This show is the reason why, really. I feel like we're all sort of being inducted together. She then told the audience, I expect you all to fly to California to be there for the induction ceremony. Having a moment of honesty, Ripa added, it just blows me away. When I looked at the lineup, I turned to Mark and said, one of these things does not belong. Kelly Ripa joins Madonna on stage during final Madison Square Garden celebration tour show. Consuelos went on to reassure his wife that she's truly in the right place. I think you absolutely do belong. And I'm really, really proud of you, he told Ripa, with whom he shares 3 children. Ripa continued reflecting and said, what's so funny about it is I've worked here. This will be my 34th year working for the same company. It's almost like my dad was a bus driver for New Jersey Transit for 30 years. And I'm like, Dad, what's the big deal? I've worked for Disney for almost 34 years. So it's very funny. I don't know if it's a family thing, but we settled down in a company and we just die there. Consuelos candidly pointed out, well, you're very much alive. Ripa shared that she believes she's been very, very lucky, before thanking the decision makers who bestowed her with the title. I think I'm there to add a dose. You know, it's like, these are heavy-hitting Hollywood types, and I think they needed a normal person. A relatable character to throw into the mix, she quipped. P23 announced the 2024 honorees via a press release on Tuesday. The official ceremony is set for Sunday, August 11 at the Honda Center in Anaheim, California. Per the release, the event honors artists and visionaries throughout the company's history who have pushed the envelope of creativity, challenged conventional wisdom, and broken the restraints of the status quo in search of new possibilities and excellence. Please don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel Jaxcey N24. Thank you for watching.